2,000 years ago, a very special baby was born. He was God. God became human. This baby was Jesus Christ. But God was not born to a king. He was born into a poor family. He knew the most difficult conditions and situations, and this was true right from birth. Jesus was born in the ancient city of Bethlehem in the Middle East, and after he was born, a star appeared in the sky. One of the stories about Jesus' birth is about this star. The wise men from very far away saw this star. They knew that it would lead them to a baby king. So the wise men followed it. They traveled from far away to worship the baby Jesus and bring him gifts. The star stopped over the place where they found Jesus. These events are recorded in the Christian Bible, and it is the favorite story from Christians and in many parts of the world. Many people even say that we give gifts at Christmas because of the gifts of the wise men. This Christmas story begins in the land that is now southern Russia. It was the night when baby Jesus was born. It was winter. Snow covered the earth. Ice covered the tree branches, and the cold wind blew. An old woman called Babushka was alone in her home. She was happy that she had a fire. She could stay warm. She did not have to go out into the cold. Suddenly, there was a noise at her door. When she opened it, three old wise men entered her room. They were wearing the clothes of kings. They carried healthy gifts. They said to her, "Babushka, we have traveled a far distance. We have stopped to tell you of the Christ child who was born tonight in Bethlehem. He comes to rule the world, and he will teach all men and women to be loving and true. We bring him gifts. Come with us, Babushka." Babushka looked out at the cold night. She did not want to leave her warm room, so the three old men continued on alone in the cold winter night. But that night Babushka could not sleep. She kept thinking about what the old man told her. She kept thinking about the wonderful chance they offered to see the baby Jesus. Finally, she decided that in the morning she would go to see the Christ child, and she hoped that on her way she would see the old man. In the morning, Babushka filled a container with gold balls, wood toys, and other playthings for children. Then she put on her coat and went to see the baby Jesus. But Babushka remembered something. She had not asked the three wise men the way to Bethlehem, and now they had traveled so far during the night that she could not find them. Babushka decided to continue on. She hurried up and down many rows, and she asked every person she met, "I want to see the Christ child. Where is he? I am bringing him beautiful playthings." But no one could tell her the way. Each person told her, "Continue on, Babushka." Keep going. So Babushka kept traveling. She traveled for years and years, but she never found the child. In Europe, they say she is still traveling and looking for the baby Jesus. And every year, on the night before Christmas, she comes into the towns carrying her container of playthings. She enters each house when the children are sleeping. She holds the light close to the little children's faces. She says, "Is he here? Is the baby Jesus here?" Then she shakes her head sadly, but she leaves her plaything from her container next to each sleeping child. Then Papushka continues on her way. Often the Christmas legends explain how a particular tradition began. The story of Papushka explains how two presents appear while children sleep. Many cultures and all countries have different legends that explain the mystery of surprise gifts. Sometimes these stories share the same characters, but often each culture tells a similar story with a different character.